Hey y'all, welcome back to the garden. We're in the front yard today, widening this pathway in between my herbs and my raspberry trellis. We're going to move the lavender back closer to the house using this hand cultivator and this spade. We're just going to shift the soil from around the roots. That way I can shift the plant back without doing any damage to its already established root system. There's about 16 inches between my house and where this plant's base is. I'm going to take up about 8 to 10 of those inches just to shift it backwards, number one, but number two, to make sure that it has established space to be able to grow all around, because right now it's growing into the barrier fence and kind of killing my grass. So I'm just making sure that all of the roots that are here are loose. As you can see, it's still a little tight, so I'm just going to go back in. And while I'm working on that, I want to talk to everybody about their fall garden, because you guys have started your fall gardens, right? You started planting your brassicas already, because it's going to be fall very, very soon. I know it's August, it's hot. Everybody's still thinking about the last of your summer plans, but if you want to have food in the fall, you're going to need to start planting food now in the summer. Brassicas can take anywhere from 45 to 60 days to mature. So if you're in somewhere like Texas, Arkansas, Florida, your growing season's kind of long. Over here in zone 5B, we need to start getting the things we want to have for Thanksgiving in the ground now. This is the week if you want for your family to have your own pumpkins for Halloween. You need to be getting pumpkin seeds in some soil, whether that's going to be in a pot or in the ground. But remember, those are vines. Oh, guys, look, this pulls out so nice. I thought it was going to be like a big effort, and I just stumbled back because it came out of the ground so easy. I was like, okay, nice. Look at that. Amazing. I can't believe I planted that from seed like 4 years ago. Like, it's crazy. And having plants is like having kids. And all I'm going to do right here is just go through with my hand cultivator and make sure that there is no root binding, that there are no soil or dirt clods that would prevent the roots from spreading out. I'm just going to make sure to get rid of all of those because I'm putting it right back in this soil. Other things that you may want to plant for the fall, though, if you are one of those states or a region that has been affected by the disease that is making everybody crap their pants, you probably would look into growing your own lettuce, because lettuce only takes 30 days to grow. You can grow lettuce in a pot. You can grow lettuce like right in the ground in your backyard. So if you want lettuce, you can go ahead and start those several rounds of them. There's still time for you to grow more cucumbers. There's time for you to plant any broccoli or kale or cabbage, all of those green leafy vegetables that we all love so much. If you want to do collard greens or anything, now is the time to plant those in zone 5B. It's going to get cold soon. And for everybody else, you can look at your last frost date on theoldalmanac.com, or just Google the old almanac. That is the sixth peanut that I found for the day. The squirrels, I think, are into gardening as much as I am. Unfortunately, I'm allergic to peanuts, so I don't appreciate their efforts. But I'm getting the plant in and I'm rotating it so that the shortest parts are towards the walkway and the longer parts can go into the herb bed. Just pushing the soil back in and shaking the plant a little bit so that the soil settles around the roots and the soil doesn't compact on top of them, because this plant has been here a long time. I would hate to lose it to transplant shock just because it can't get its water properly. If you are looking at your frost date, most plants will need to be started a minimum of 6 weeks before your last frost date. So get a look at that, get a handle on that, and then start planning what you're going to plant for the fall. I'm going to show y'all some of what I planted for the fall in the next video. But until that time, look at how beautiful my lavender is, how wide my pathway is, and happy gardening.